is change. Do you like it? Are you good at it? Do you embrace it? Change is actually one of the only things in this world you can count on. Everything changes. But I guess what we want to talk about in this God shot is how do things change for the better? How do you make changes? How do you help other people change? And it's a great question. And I never really fully had the answer because my work is about the process of change and inviting people to make changes for the better in their lives and come to be more spiritually awakened and spiritually alive. How does it work? Because sometimes people are stuck in some really bad habits, and I've never known fully about how to get them out of those things. I have been very blessed to know an amazing person who will definitely be named a saint someday, Jean-Louis Lebel. He is a Canadian who, down in Peru, built a whole residential school for kids in trouble or on the brink of trouble. He rescued them either from the streets or from habits that they were stuck in their lives back in Lima, Peru, and other areas around there, and get them off to the mountains at his school where he helps them rebuild their lives. One day, I was hanging out with him and I said, I got to ask you something. You're really effective at helping a lot of young people change their lives in big ways. What do you think is the thing that gets people to change? What is it? He says, that's a great question. He said, it's not how severe was their problem. It's not how messed up or supportive was their family. It's not how effective your program is. The single biggest factor in determining whether someone changes or not is, are they hungry for that? How much do they got to make the change? Do they want to make the change? He says that is always the factor that determines how effective the change is. So that's good to keep in mind, because sometimes we get upset and hurt because we try and help people we care about change and we don't get anywhere, and we wonder, why didn't this work? Why didn't that work? Why are they stuck? It's very painful to watch someone you care about stuck in something bad and they're not making any moves. And just know that people don't change until they're ready. And if that hurts your heart, then offer that up to God. Ask him to heal you. And the biggest thing you do to help that person is to pray for them. If they won't respond to your actions, your actions continue through your prayers, because you're working for their change, their growth, on a spiritual level. And therefore, they may change and you're not even in their life anymore, because it's got to come at that point where they either hit bottom, or they get motivated. Something's in their life like, I'll do it now. I can't wait anymore. If you have prayed for them, then you are a part of that, even though you might not be there to see it. So ask God to help you change. Place in his hands anybody you know that needs to make a big change, and try and be more patient, understanding the way change works in people's lives. God bless you.